Let's discuss objects currently orbiting Earth visible in the night sky. The night sky is home to a variety of objects that orbit Earth, ranging from natural satellites like the Moon to human-made technology. These objects can be seen with the naked eye, and their visibility depends on factors like location, time of year, and atmospheric conditions. What follows is an overview of the key types of objects orbiting Earth that might be visible from the night sky. The Moon is Earth's only natural satellite and the most prominent object visible in the night sky. Its orbit around Earth takes approximately 27.3 days. It reflects sunlight, which causes it to shine brightly during various phases, from the thin crescent to the full moon. The Moon's visibility varies depending on the time of month and weather conditions. It is an easy target for stargazers and can often be observed even from urban areas. Numerous man-made satellites orbit Earth for purposes like communications, navigation, weather forecasting, and scientific research. Many of these satellites can be seen with the naked eye, especially when the sun reflects off their surfaces. Now, if the local skies have significant light pollution at night, these satellites in orbit can be caught on camera, such as with time-lapse photography, or with telescopes. The International Space Station, ISS, is the most visible artificial satellite, often appearing as a fast-moving bright dot across the sky. The ISS orbits Earth at an altitude of about 400 kilometers and is visible shortly after sunset or just before sunrise, when sunlight still illuminates it but the observer is in darkness. Other satellites, such as iridium satellites, which are part of a communication network, can produce occasional bright flashes called iridium flares. Space stations. In addition to the ISS, other smaller space stations or modules can be seen in orbit. The ISS, however, remains the primary human-made structure visible to the naked eye. It is often accompanied by other smaller modules or satellites when they are in the same orbiting path. The ISS, which regularly flies over populated areas, is among the brightest objects in the night sky and moves rapidly across the sky in a predictable path. And then there's the space debris. In recent decades, the number of human-made objects in space has exploded, leading to the accumulation of space debris or space junk. This includes defunct satellites, spent rocket stages, and other discarded equipment that continue to orbit Earth. While most of this debris is too small to be seen without a telescope, larger pieces, like dead satellites or rocket boosters, can sometimes be visible under the right conditions. Time-lapse photography can also capture space debris on camera. They typically appear as fast-moving dots of light across the sky and might be spotted using specialized tracking apps. Low Earth Orbit, LEO, satellites. A large number of satellites in low Earth orbit, LEO, are visible from Earth, including communication satellites and those involved in Earth observation. These satellites generally orbit at altitudes between 160 and 2,000 kilometers. Some notable LEO constellations, such as SpaceX's Starlink satellites, have made headlines for their ability to be seen with the naked eye as bright moving dots or strings of lights. These satellites are often seen in groups shortly after sunset or before sunrise, when they catch sunlight and shine brightly in the sky. The Hubble Space Telescope orbits Earth at an altitude of around 540 kilometers, and while it is relatively dim compared to the Moon or ISS, it is still sometimes visible to the naked eye. The Hubble has contributed significantly to our understanding of the universe, but in terms of visibility, it appears as a small dot that may be spotted by sky watchers tracking its path with specialized tools. Space probes and other spacecraft. Occasionally, space probes, such as those sent to the Moon or distant planets, can also be seen from Earth in their journey. However, these objects are generally much smaller and more distant, making them far less visible compared to objects in LEO. Asteroids and meteoroids. While not permanent satellites, some asteroids and meteoroids pass close to Earth and can occasionally be visible to the naked eye, especially when they enter Earth's atmosphere and become bright meteors or shooting stars. Some space agencies, such as NASA, track these objects closely, and occasionally, you may see an asteroid pass through the sky without entering Earth's atmosphere, known as a close approach event. The sky above Earth is a dynamic and ever-changing place, with a variety of objects in orbit visible from our planet. Whether it's the Moon, artificial satellites like the ISS, or pieces of space debris, these objects provide us with an opportunity to connect with the broader universe. While some are visible to the naked eye and easy to spot, others require more specialized tools or knowledge, making the experience of stargazing one that can vary greatly depending on where and when you look. Last but not least, we might predict there could be many unknown objects in orbit around Earth, or speeding through the sky above, from airplanes, helicopters, drones of all sorts, and anything else our imaginations might consider. But that is another story. I hope this video gives you a helpful look into what is whirling around the night sky in orbit around the Earth. Please give us a thumbs up and even subscribe to our channel to help us while we create additional helper videos. Many thanks for watching.